Let's learn some really easy fingerstyle stuff that sounds great. Hey gang, welcome back to Chevans Music. Thanks for joining me here at the #1 place for all things guitar mastery. Thanks again. Today we're going to have a lot of fun learning some really great, easy fingerstyle exercises that sound good, that you can play right away and sounds impressive. But before we do that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate you guys doing that. You know, we're building everything up here on YouTube, so thanks for joining me here on the Chevans Music train, boat, Cybertruck, whatever it is we're driving here. Thanks for joining me. All right, so let's get into the lesson. All right, so we're going to learn 3 really easy things to play using fingerstyle guitar that sound really cool. And we're going to do this using movable bass notes. So let's look at the first thing that we're going to do here. Let's make the shape with the left hand first. We're going to take our 3rd finger, put it on the 4th fret D string. 2nd finger is going to go on 3rd fret B string. If we put our thumb on the low E string and our IMA fingers on the D, G, and B string, let's play all that. You have this really dissonant, beautiful chord. Now, if you're wondering what I meant when I said PIMA, there's another video out there called The Basics of Fingerstyle. Go check out that video first if you're confused about the naming of the fingers of your right hand. So go check that out as well. All right, so holding this shape, what we're going to do is manipulate the bass notes around this shape. So remember, we have thumb on the low E string, IMA on the D, G, and B string. All right, so we're not playing the high E string right now. We're just playing the D, G, and B string. We're going to go thumb, IMA. So there we go. And now let's add the 1st finger to the 3rd fret low E string. That's a G. And let's move it up 1 string. Remember, this is all staying the same. We're moving this up to this 3rd fret A string. And then if we open it up, look at there. So let's put it all together. I-M-A, P-I-M-A, I-M-A. Those bass notes. Now, why is that fun? That's fun because, #1, it sounds good, and you can also experiment. You can do those notes in a different order. Just try it here. So you can be creative and really play around and make up something. You could write a song using this stuff. So that's the first one. Let's have a look at the 2nd shape that we're going to manipulate the bass notes around to make something that sounds really cool, that's fun to play. So let's take our 2nd and 3rd finger. We're going to put it on the 4th fret G and B string. And then we have this great dissonant chord. Yeah, this dissonance right here between the B and E string. It's a D sharp against an E. Super dissonant, but if you play these arpeggiated, you have beauty. You play them together, you have a very harsh, dissonant sounding chord. But if you arpeggiate this dissonance, it's beautiful. So let's add some bass notes for this. We're going to put our thumb on the A string, and the arpeggio we're going to play is P-I-M-A. IMA is now going to be on the G, B, and E string, so we were shifting up from the last exercise. So it's P-I-M-A, I-M-A, so it's P-I-M-A, I-M-A. And then we're going to add our 2nd finger to the 4th fret A string for that C sharp. And then we're going to go back to a B. We're going to drop our 1st finger back to the B on the 2nd fret A string. And then let's grab the 4th fret low E string with our 2nd finger. It's beautiful. So play the whole thing and be. just beautiful. And remember, this is another one of those where you can experiment. So many great things you could do with that. So have some fun with that. All right, and the last one, we're going to make a D sus2 shape out here. And we're going to do the same arpeggio that we did before, P-I-M-A, I-M-A. And the bass notes we're going to manipulate. We're going to play the D string. So remember, we have this D shape out here, D sus2. Great chord, and now we're just going to manipulate the bass notes around it. So we're going to play open D. Drop your first finger to the 2nd fret A string for this B. Turns into like a B minor 7 add 4. And then we're going to drop our first finger down to that F sharp on the 2nd fret low E string. And we can take our 3rd finger, if we use our 2nd and 4th finger for the chord, we can use our 3rd finger for the G, 3rd fret low E string. So that is one thing I would recommend. If you're going to make the D sus2 and manipulate these bass shapes, these bass notes around it, I would make that shape with the 2nd on the G string, 2nd fret, and on the 3rd fret B string with your 4th finger. That way you have your 1st and 3rd finger where you can move it around. So just beautiful. All of these you can have so much fun with, and you can also improvise with this one. Maybe throw an open A in there. Walk down to the G. So these shapes are great for sounding good very quickly and for experimentation. So go have some fun with these. Make it your own. Go write a song. Be creative. And remember, have fun. That's what the guitar is about. All right, did you guys have a good time? I hope you did, because I had a blast. Thanks so much for joining me here at Chevans Music again, your #1 source for anything guitar mastery. First of all, if this lesson helped you, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and we would love to have you subscribe. If you're interested in guitar content, hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you. Are you interested in taking private lessons? That is also something I do. It's kind of what I do full time. Shoot me an email. I would love to speak with you about taking private lessons via Zoom with me. It's a lot of fun. I have many students right now, but I always have space for a few more. So if you're interested in that, shoot me an email. Also offering the best deal on the internet. For $47 a month, you have access to my guitar mastery course, Guitar 101, 15 plus hours of masterclass content, a guitar community, and not to mention you get a weekly group class with me, and it's a lot of fun. We do new songs each week. We take requests. I take your questions live, all live, and it's all recorded, so if you miss a class, you can go watch it later. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll see you at the next one, and keep on picking.